Hello everyone, welcome to simplify this nice math Olympiad algebraic expression. So if we have square root of minus 16 multiplied by square root of minus 4, we write this algebraic expression into the simplified form, or in other words we write this into the lowest form. So here I hope so you like this method, but if you have any other method in your mind, so please don't hesitate to write this method into the comment section. And now here, in order to solve this problem, first I can explain some common mistakes which students can do in the exams. Okay, so here for common mistakes, some students can just do that. Some students can combine the square root of both of these two terms, and it will be written as square root of minus 16 multiplied by square root of minus 4. And further he can just solve in this way. This minus multiplied by minus becomes plus, and 16 multiplied by 4 becomes here 64. And further he can just use a calculator, or he can just directly take the square root of 64, and you know about that square root of 64 becomes here 8. But some students which can solve this problem in this way, here this solution be the wrong solution. Okay, this is wrong. If you can solve this problem in this way, you get 0 marks in the exam. Okay, so because here the reason for this method is wrong is that here you can just use the product rule of radicals. You know about that. The product rule of radical is stated as square root of a multiplied by square root of b. If we have these two radical terms are multiplied by each other, so we combine these two terms in this way, a b square root, only if this case is hold, only if our a is greater or equals to 0 or our b is greater or equals to 0. So any one of the term must be greater than or equals to 0, then this rule is hold. But if you see in our case, you see that this term is negative and this term is negative. So in our case, both of these two values are negative, so that we cannot use this rule here. So this rule is not applicable in our conditions. Okay, so if you can solve in this way, this is the wrong method or wrong answer. So you get 0 marks if you can solve in that way. So here I can just move towards the solution of this problem, which is the correct solution. So here first I can just copy down a given question statement here, so that our given question statement is minus square root of 16 multiplied by minus square root of 4. So here first we copy down this equation here. This is square root of minus 16. We write this term as here. We can apply this square root separately on both of these two values, and it will become square root of 16 is multiplied by square root of minus 1. And here we use the imaginary number or imaginary units. You know about that. Square root of minus 1 is equals to iota. Here we use this definition of iota or definition of imaginary number. So we replace this square root of minus 1 is equals to iota, and also you know about that square root of 16 is equals to 4, so it will be written as 4 multiplied by iota. It means that the value of square root of minus 16 is equals to 4 multiplied by iota. And now here in the same pattern, we find the value of square root of minus 4, and we copy down here square root of minus 4 is equals to square root of 4 is multiplied by square root of minus 1. And further you see here we know about that square root of 4 is equals to 2 multiplied by square root of minus 1, and we again use this definition, and according to this we write square root of minus 1 is equals to iota. So now we move backward and we substitute both of these two values into the given question statement. So after moving Or after substituting these two values, our given question is written as 4 multiplied by iota. When you put the value this term, you get 4 multiplied by iota, and it is multiplied by the value of minus square root of 4 is equals to 2 multiplied by iota. And now here further you see that here we need to multiply the like terms, and we have the like terms are 4 multiplied by 2 becomes 8 multiplied by iota is equals to iota square. And now here you see that we have iota is equals to square root of minus 1, and when we apply squaring on both of the sides of this term, it will be written as this 2 and square root are gone, and from here we easily get the value of iota. The value of iota square is equals to minus 1. So we replace this value here, and it will be written as 8 multiplied by minus 1. And finally, we have the solution of the given equation is square root of minus 16 multiplied by square root of minus 4 is equals to minus 8. So this is our final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.